Hey, here are 5 stupid things I've noticed since last time. Everything's dumber in Texas. The Republican Party of Texas recently released its 2012 platform, and it's about what you'd expect, actually. It supports undermining public education by slashing funding and mandating the teaching of creationism in public school science classes. It advocates getting rid of income, capital gains, and property taxes, just to name a few. And it calls for the elimination of the EPA, trashing the minimum wage, and withdrawing from the United Nations. But the most idiotic plank in the whole stupid platform might be this one from page 12, ironically enough under the heading Educating Our Children. Quote, "We oppose the teaching of higher order thinking skills, critical thinking skills, and similar programs which focus on behavior modification and have the purpose of challenging the students' fixed beliefs and undermining parental authority." Yes, what a tragedy it would be if students were taught how to think and challenge their own fixed beliefs during their education. World Swastika Rehabilitation Day. Nutty UFO cult the Raelians flew a banner over New York City bearing a swastika week before last in an attempt to educate people, to tell them that the swastika doesn't represent the evils of the Nazis. It's an ancient symbol of peace and well-being used by Hindus and Buddhists and lots of other traditions for centuries. It sure was. And a frosty mustache used to be something you got from drinking a milkshake. So now conservatives don't like the Supreme Court? Conservative commentators have spent years defending the Supreme Court when controversial decisions fell in their favor. For instance, Bush versus Gore, Citizens United versus the FEC. But now that the court has ruled in what I'll be kind and call a nuanced decision, that the penalty for defying the Affordable Care Act's mandate to buy private health insurance functions like a tax and is therefore constitutional under the government's power to levy taxes, those same conservative commentators have turned on the court quicker than Barry Windham turned on Lex Luger. The Affordable Care Act is still unconstitutional, they think, regardless of the opinion of those 4 liberal justices and that traitor Roberts. And they can go right on thinking that, actually, because as far as the law is concerned, it's the court's opinion that really counts, not theirs. I'm pretty sure that's in that Constitution that they're always yelling about. And hey, speaking of the Supreme Court upholding the Affordable Care Act, Bill O'Reilly hasn't apologized and Rush Limbaugh is still here. 3 months ago, Bill O'Reilly said that if the Affordable Care Act survived a Supreme Court challenge, he would apologize for being an idiot. Well, the Supreme Court did uphold the Affordable Care Act last week, and in fact, it upheld it on the very argument that the mandate functioned under Congress's power to levy taxes that Bill belittled and explicitly dismissed on that show when he promised to apologize. So, still waiting for Bill's apology. Also, remember 2 years ago when Rush Limbaugh said that if healthcare reform was ever actually implemented, he would move to Costa Rica? Well, he did immediately back out of that. But Rush, if you see this, just in case you're still interested, I did check Priceline this morning, and there is a flight, U.S. Airways, from Fort Lauderdale down there in Florida, near where you are, to San Jose for only $494, leaving tomorrow morning. Now, it is coach, so you better get 2 seats so you'll be comfortable. Religious right loses its shit during Gay Pride Month. June was Gay Pride Month, and religious conservatives chose to mark the occasion by denigrating gay people and attacking the gay equality movement every chance they got. Chuck Norris publicly opposed the idea that it's time for the Boy Scouts to start allowing gay scoutmasters. At least 2 organizations, Minnesota for Marriage and the Australian Salvation Army, endorsed executing gay people before they quickly apologized and backed out of that as fast as they could. And that Texas Republican platform that I mentioned earlier in this video establishes itself as overtly anti-gay in some really, really hostile sounding language. And those are just a few of many possible examples. But the stupidest thing of all during Gay Pride Month may have been the reaction of some hysterical loudmouths to this picture of a cookie that was posted to Oreo's Facebook page on June 25th. Amid lots of expressions of support and excitement for the Gay Pride cookie, There were a lot of other comments like these. Quote, no more Oreos for me or my family. Or, quote, don't support gays or companies that do. And hell yeah, I'm a hater. Being a fag is just wrong and always will be. You should all be exiled to some island where you can all share AIDS together. No more Oreos for this family. And of course, how could I leave out, quote, fuck faggots. Hate them so much. So many whose skulls I want to smash in with a hammer. I thank those who support this boycott, and God bless America. All caps on God bless America. So filled with hate that you would deprive yourself of one of those delicious cream-filled chocolate cookies. I feel sorry for you people. Sometimes. Most of the time, I just wish you would stop trying so hard to make it illegal to treat gay people like people. The hardest part is only picking 5. Catch you next time.